What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel where multi-fans come to stand. My name is Alex C, and today we are going to be getting into a little Q&A action, so stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I posted on Twitter a couple of times asking you guys to ask me some questions, and there were no limits to what you could ask me, so you guys were actually pretty tame. I thought my moots would ask me some off-the-wall shit, but y'all didn't, so it's all good. But these questions are actually pretty tamed in like my standard of tame, so yeah. But before we get into that, if you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as that bell notification so you know each and every time I upload. Also, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you like my content, as well as leave a comment below. Ask me any other questions that you may not have asked me on Twitter. I'll try my best to answer down below. And let's get right into this Q&A, guys. I'm excited actually to see what y'all ask me. Like, I looked at some of the questions, but not all of them. So let's see what we get. Alright, so I may or may not butcher some of y'all's Twitter handles. So, if I do, please forgive me in advance. We're all about forgiving on this channel, so. And I know I'm gonna pronounce them wrong, so you know what, it's inevitable. The first question comes from BD Jedi 86. I'm pretty sure I said that right. What do you want to see explored in a series that most straights don't know about the gay community? I think I would like to see more of the community aspect of it shown, especially in BL, just because a lot of people don't see like what our community actually looks like. I mean, of course it's going to be different across, you know, across the water, different countries, different places of the world. There are a bunch of different individuals. Our community is very eclectic, so showing one thing on screen isn't the whole picture. You're confined to this little box of, you know, this type of guy or this type of girl or this type of person, and you don't really get to see outside of that. So I want to see the community aspect of it, you know, explored a little bit more. Next question comes from Boom Baby Boom. It's clever. Boom Baby Boom. Like Boom Baby Boom, but like Boom Baby Boom. Did you watch the Monday TV episodes about Y cafes, and what are your opinion on those cafes? I did. They were acting a fool the whole time. Poppy was wanting aggression, and I was feeling some type of way about that. I was like, okay. No, it wasn't Poppy that was asking for aggression. It was Joss. But Poppy was very involved either way. Anyway, that's beside the point. Y cafes. So, personally, I want to experience a Y cafe. Like, I want to just go to experience it, like go to Japan. But I don't think it's something that I would frequent. I feel some type of way about like watching people like get action, and I'm not getting action myself. Even though you like role play, you can, I guess, role play in Y cafes, but like I'm not getting action myself, so I'm sitting there watching you love up on this other person, and I'm just like, I mean, I watch it through a screen, so I guess it's like a moot point. I don't know. I guess it's just kind of cringy to me, just like watching other people in person do things to each other than watching it on the screen where I'm in my own space and I'm like, you know, having my own reaction, but not everybody else sees what my reaction is. Does that make sense? Next question we have is from laylayReviewsBL. Also, here's a little plug. Don't forget to check out laylayReviewsBL and I think it's J_Beck1991. Their BL podcasts. I'll leave the link to the YouTube channel below, but one, they're hilarious. Two, they hit some really awesome points talking about like some recent BLs. So if you like the podcast type of feel as well as some funny ass people, and some really good points and conversations with substance, then head over to them, support them, love them. Yeah, that's it. But anyway, back to the question. How do you feel when you got your very own ghost ship like Bex? Okay, so I created that ghost ship because one, I love me some Poppy, so I created like Poppy C, like S-E-A-Y, my last name. But I didn't really think of it as a ghost ship. I was just posting it because look, I love me some Poppy. He's a dork and he is pretty and he's fine. He's a lot. He's it. So I created that little ghost ship for myself. But if y'all wanna promote this, like, I'm gonna put it up on the screen, Poppy C. If y'all wanna promote this ghost ship and get this thing rolling, y'all gotta put that out there. Like, I can only Poppy C so much, but I'm gonna need my friends to Poppy C for me, okay? Okay, so if we on the same page and we can get this ghost ship going, so when I meet Poppy, you know, he already know what's up. Like, that would be awesome. Next question comes from Alexa. Well, it is Alexa, but next question comes from Sweet Alexa Love. It says, okay, I got one. What song you are twerking to, hey, in Penny Proud's voice? What song am I twerking to? I can't twerk right now because of all the camera equipment, but what song am I twerking to? Okay, so I don't know if you could twerk to this song, but I've really been on a day 6 kick for the last maybe week or so. Yeah, about a week. And I've just, like, I love all of day 6 songs, but when they hit us with Time of Our Lives, okay, gave me every single anime vibe, all of my dreams and all of my aspirations, and just, yeah, that's what I'm twerking to. Next question comes from Psycho_Milk. And if you haven't already, check out Psycho Milk's blog. Again, I will link, like, anybody that has another like outlet or they have a channel or a blog or anything, I'm gonna link it below. Like I said, promote your friends. His question is, I think it's 2-part. Yeah, it's 2-part. So the first part, do you feel conflicted having to review recent and running series until we meet again? Why are you, knowing there is a brewing divide among viewers? Example, no love scene and yes, a love scene. Personally, I don't feel conflicted. I don't like to watch series based off of whether or not they have a certain amount of sex scenes or enough, like, you know, sexual tension between the characters. I usually watch a series based on really going into it with a blank mind. Like, I mean, I have my expectations, but I watch it for what it is at its core, and then I build onto that. So UWMA and then Why Are You have 2 totally different feels for me. UWMA focuses a lot on the romance aspect. Why Are You focuses a lot on kind of like the cheesy love story, and it does have a little bit more sexual, a lot bit more sexual tension between the characters, the main characters. So those are 2 very, 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 very different shows. While there's nothing wrong with wanting, you know, there to be sex scenes and stuff like that. If that's your thing, that's your thing. To discount another series because it doesn't have that, or because it does have that, no, we don't do that, because each series is different. Each series is its own entity. I don't feel conflicted reviewing 2 totally different series, even though there's a divide. You know, I don't understand the divide. I mean, if you stand something, you stand something, but you can also stand other things. I personally love romance more than, you know, sex scenes and stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a good sword fight. Don't we all? But if it's not there, it's not the end of the world. So the second part of the question is, your ABCs of BL united a lot of fans. How did you even begin to conceptualize about it? First, it was more of a personal thing. I wanted to find other people that had similar interests to me. So I was like, how can I find other people that like the same things that I like on Twitter? Where I live, North Carolina, there are not a lot of people that like the same thing. I have been fortunate enough, because of the ABCs of BL though, to find people that live near me that love BL. So I did it for personal reasons at first, but then I was like, wait, okay, so if I have this same thought and I'm wanting to find people that have the same interests as me, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of other people out there on Twitter that are thinking the same way I'm thinking. So why not come up with something that can expose people to a bunch of different BL, GL, just LGBTQ series, films, movies, doesn't matter what country. I didn't want to limit it to any specific subgenre under that umbrella that is Y series. So that I felt like was the best way to do it. I didn't think that it was going to bring so many people in. I thought, okay, I'm gonna start this and it's gonna, like, you know, bring a couple people, you know, I'll find a couple people that have the same interests, but I didn't think it was gonna bring as many people together as it did. And we ended up getting so many awesome BLs and GLs and just films and series in general out of that. And it put a lot of exposure on different actors and actresses. It put a lot of exposure on other countries other than like the big, I guess, three, like China, Taiwan, and Thailand, that focus a lot on Y series. Not really China because of censorship stuff, but you know what I mean. It shed light on like some different countries, like the Philippines, like I think there was a drama from Laos that was posted in there. So like, it, you know, of course, a lot of American BL series. So it put a lot of exposure on a lot of different things, which I love. And I love that it was such a big success and it brought so many people together. I want to do this every single year. So ABCs of BL, it did so great that I want to do it every single year. We get new BLs and GLs and, you know, a whole plethora of different series every single year. So I want to do it next year at the beginning of January again, so everyone can get exposed and we can bring even more people in. So thank you, Psycho. Okay, so next question comes from mewtommysittichok. You, my friend, are an intellectual. What are the pros and cons of each? Until we meet again, series, and why are you the series? So I don't want to not answer your question, but I also don't want to leave you hanging. So what I will say is that I am coming up with a series. Well, not really coming up with, but pretty much I know what I want to do with it. But after every series, I want to do a full set of reviews. I say set because I feel like you can't really review a full work in one video. One, that would be a long ass video. Two, you would lose people's interest really, really fast. But I've chosen the name. I can't remember who suggested this name. Someone suggested the name BL Deep Dive. So we're gonna use that name. I'm gonna have a series called BL Deep Dive, where after every single series, I'm gonna do a full-on review, in-depth review of each one of those series. It's gonna be this whole little thing, and we're gonna talk about everything from the message that the series was trying to portray, to the characters, to the directors and the producers, to the cast. Yeah, how it connects, all connects. If there are prequels, sequels, Like, we're gonna do all of that. So please look out for BL Deep Dive. I'm currently working on one for Turn Type. And now that Until We Meet Again has ended, I'm gonna be working on one for Until We Meet Again as well. So look out for that. Sorry I couldn't answer your question more, but those answers will be in the BL Deep Dive series. So yeah. Okay, so next is, I'm definitely gonna pronounce this wrong. I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, but it's my friend from Finland. Yes, Finland. See, I remember. Were you nervous or shy when you uploaded your first YouTube video? Asking because I'm paranoid when it comes to showing my face on the interwebs. No. And I say this because I actually uploaded my first YouTube video in 2014? Yeah, 2014. It was like right after I got back from basic training. I had just come back from Texas, and I was going back to school. I was going back to school and I had nothing to do. So I was like, let me just upload something, because some of my friends were like, you should upload like random videos on YouTube. And I was like, okay, whatever. I've always gone in with a philosophy of you can't please everyone. So I really had no fear in uploading a video. I think my first video was types of Vine stars. If I still had that video, I would upload it so you guys can see me act a fool. Unfortunately, I don't. It was on like an old channel I had, but I think that Gmail has been long deactivated. Life happened and I started working again, and I was doing, I was a reservist, so I was, you know, going back and forth to Goldsboro. If you live in North Carolina, you know where that is. To Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, working there and working a regular job. I had just been hired at Verizon, so yeah, life happened, so I stopped. And then I started up again, and then I stopped again, and then I started again. So this time I'm just gonna keep going. Does that say something about me? Commitment issues, maybe? I don't care about what people think about you. Don't be afraid to show your face on the interwebs, because everyone is beautiful in their own way, okay? Okay. Period. Okay, so this one comes from Seay, it's T-I-O. Maybe I said that right? T-I-O. Yeah, that. But the question is, how did you find out about our lovable crackhead Poppy? Did you watch the Monday TV before, or was it all thanks to Why Are You the series? So this is actually a really funny story, and I was talking to some of my friends in a group chat, and I've been following Poppy for a while, like before Why Are You was even thought of, but I didn't know who he was. I was just on the explore page and I saw this man, and I will show you the picture that I saw first. It was this one. And I was like, he is fine. Oh my God. So, of course, being the thirsty person that I am, I followed him. And yeah, so then I discovered the Monday TV, but honestly, I was only watching that for Joss. So, and I didn't put two and two together. Like, I was watching it, and I'm pretty sure in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, this guy looks familiar, but I don't know who it is, but whatever, that's cool. I was watching it, and my eyes were on Joss almost the whole time, except for the episodes he wasn't in, of course, but I still didn't put two and two together. So here comes Why Are You the series, first episode. I still haven't put two and two together, and I'm like, whatever. And then And then he posted a photo with, I think it was Park. Okay, and then I just found out that him and Park are brothers, and then they have a third brother called Prince, and like, why are they all so thick? And then also Park and Prince look like they're twins. Like, this is a lot to take in. But anyway, back to the story. I didn't put two and two together until I saw that picture of him and Park, and I was like, and so then I looked at the cast list and I was like, oh, I'm a dumb bitch. I don't know how to say this. I don't know if it's mewlions or mewlions or something like that. Their like heading is chestnut lips. So let's go with chestnut lips. They asked, where do you get your inspiration to make a YouTube channel, or was it some random thing that just happened? So like I said before, I tried the YouTube thing twice before, and commitment issues, I guess, is what I'm gonna call it. But yeah, I tried it twice before. I did K-pop reactions, and I did just random videos, and I've always I've liked BL since high school, but I didn't really post videos about it, kind of because I was like, I mean, this is something that people wouldn't really be interested in, so why would I post this? Because I didn't know that there was a huge community of people that liked BL. So like, I just did K-pop reactions and like just random ass videos. But my inspiration to start doing BL reactions was actually Alex. I found Alex when he was doing his Love by Chance reaction videos, and I was like, this is like the way he interacted with people and just how he's funny as hell, and then just it felt like you were in there watching with him. I was like, I want to be able to like connect with people like that. So I was like, why not do BL reactions? It was all part of wanting to find people that had similar interests. That statement is like all encompassing of why I started my YouTube channel, why I started tweeting a lot about BL. But yeah, so Alex is my inspiration to start. I mean, he's part of the inspiration to start, you know, BL on my, like, actually promoting myself as a BL reactor. So yeah. So this one comes from ᴜᴵᴾᴁ. This is probably my favorite like Twitter handle. ᴜᴵᴁ. That's so cute. Two-part question. So one, if you could create the perfect BL series, what would the storyline be? Which actors would you choose? They don't have to be strictly BL, and who would you pair up? Okay, so I don't know if you followed or you discovered my page after the fact, but I was running polls for scenarios for Pod Supercorn and ᴜᴚᴚᴚ. One, they deserve their own series. Like, do you see their interactions on a daily basis? They deserve their own series. So I was like, you know what? Obviously, GMM TV isn't giving us a series with them. So I'm gonna make my own. With that being said, I am currently writing my own fanfic with Pod and Earth. I'm working on the first chapter. It's gonna be uploaded on Wattpad. So when that is done, I will upload the link for you all to see. So look out for that. Whoever participated in the poll knows kind of the direction that we're going, but I'm gonna switch it up on you guys. So I don't know how to do the evil laugh, so I'm not even gonna try. Second part of the question, what BL tropes are you tired of seeing, think need to be let go in 2020? Love your vids, Jordy. Oh, thank you. I love you. Let's see, BL tropes that I wish would retire. One, I'm tired of a school scene. I'm tired of high school. I'm tired of college. I'm tired of graduate school. I'm tired of it. Can we have established individuals in society? It needs to be retired. We're tired, so retire. It needs to stop. I'm also tired of the whole, oh, I don't like boys or I don't like girls, but I like you thing. I don't No, because the thing is, if you like this person who is also a boy or who is also a girl, then you will probably, you're more than likely to also, if that situation doesn't work out, also you might like another boy or another girl, because if it happens once, chances are it's gonna happen again. So that trope needs to be retired also. Retire, okay? Okay. I realized I didn't say this person's Twitter tag because I was so scared to say it. ᴜᴵᴾᴁ1 Harumi. Probably pronounced that all wrong. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. How did you come across tybl? How long have you been into K-pop, and what makes it special to you? What did you want to be as a child? Okay, she snuck in a lot of questions. Do people leave you stupid insults and stupid or insulting comments because of your reaction videos, and how do you deal with that kind of feedback? Okay, so first one, tybl. So I thought for the longest time that my first tybl was Sotus. Ask me how I thought that, I don't know. But I vaguely remember seeing, and I'm pretty sure it was before Sotus. It was like back in, was it? Yeah, it was before Sotus. Yeah, okay, so I remember watching something called, and if you know this, you know where I'm about to go with this, and this is the worst way to enter the BL community ever. I remember watching Club Friday 8 with Tao, and if you know what Club Friday 8 is, they are notorious for having the worst endings, the most, like the baddest endings, not bad as in like production bad or storyline bad, just bad as in, you know, like a good ending and a bad ending, that kind of bad ending. So I'm watching this BL and I'm like, oh, like, dang, you know, y'all kind of like mess with that girl, but like, I really want y'all to be together. Like, y'all are bad for each other, but you're also good for each other. You make each other happy, you know. Tao's character was kind of a piece of shit. The other guy's character was like, kind of like a nerd in college, or no, he was a nerd in high school and stuff like that. And then I think Tao's character went off overseas to America or something like that. And they happened to find each other on Facebook, and then they happened to start working at, well, Tao's character came in and was working at the same company and in the same department as the other one. But anyway, I don't want to give too much of the story away. Regardless, it was a bad ending. It was a bad ending, and it was the worst way for me to come into BL, because I was like, if all of these are going to be like this, I don't want it. And then I discovered Sotus like when it came out, and I was like, okay, I like this a lot. Okay, we're gonna go with this. But I will never watch a Club Friday series again. Okay, that's a lie, because I've watched most of them. How long have you been into K-pop, and what makes it so special to you? I have been into K-pop since 2010, 2011. High school, basically high school. I graduated 2011, so yeah, like when I was leaving high school, that's when I got into K-pop. And the first group that I ever saw, not in person, but like just exposed me to K-pop, was TVXQ. And the first K-pop song that I ever listened to or saw on YouTube was Rising Sun. And if you've heard that song, basically my thoughts immediately were like, this shit is lit. I probably didn't use that vernacular, but because, you know, I don't think lit was a thing in 2011. But yeah, I was like, okay, this is a lot. It was like a whole production And it wasn't like the actual music video. I saw the concert. I think it was in Japan. I saw the like Japanese concert, and yeah. All I remember is just like listening to Max's note and then just being like the whole time. But yeah, so that's what got me into K-pop, and then I kind of just delved in. I just discovered a bunch of different K-pop groups. I discovered ᴜᴚᴚ and Boys and SES. Yo, Be Natural was my shit. And then when Red Velvet like covered it, I was like, you know what? If you haven't seen Be Natural by SES and then also seen the cover by Red Velvet when they were four, wow, my fingers can't count today, 4. You need to check it out. I will also link those down below. What makes it special to me is just the whole production and the whole, you know, it being majority about the fans. Like it's definitely about the music and the artist and the hard work that they put into every single comeback. Because a comeback is an experience. I'm sorry, but America, and I don't know about other places, but America's got complacent, and it's like they don't. People gonna come after me in the comments, but it's okay. It's okay because I don't feel heart in America's music now. Like K-pop pulls from Western culture all the time, but it's all about everything that surrounds it. Like the music is at the core, but you also have choreography, you have a whole concept, you have sometimes a story behind that concept, you have high production, high quality. Even when they don't have a lot of money, it's still high quality. They find ways to like, you get what I'm saying? So like, it's just the whole production of it, the dedication to the fans. There is probably not a day that goes by that the members of these groups, or even if they're solo artists, these people don't thank their fans for getting where they are. I mean, if I were an artist, if I were a singer or a dancer, I would be thanking my fans every single day, because guess what? If they didn't watch my shit, or if they didn't listen to my shit, guess what? I wouldn't be here. I feel appreciated when I listen to K-pop. So, yeah, that's why. What did you want to be as a child? I wanted to be a lot of things when I was a child. I think the first thing that I can remember wanting to be was a singer and a dancer. And then it was an astronaut. And then I had like this whole phase with animals and stuff like that. But then like when I got older, I was just like, okay, I'm definitely one of those people that knows a lot about a lot of stuff, but I'm not particularly masterful in most of that stuff. Do people leave you stupid or insulting comments because of your reaction videos, and how do you deal with that kind of feedback? I haven't gotten any like rude or, you know, insulting comments yet. I did get a Jesus Warrior post on one of my videos. I think it was like my AT's answer reaction. When people do leave insulting and or harmful comments, either I will immediately, well, I have a filter on my comments anyway, so if it's really just out of line, it probably catch it. But if I see it in my comments and we are spreading negativity, it's gonna be deleted, or I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Respectfully though, respectfully, because everybody has their opinion. But when your opinion becomes harmful to that person, that's when it's no longer constructive. So that's when I have to tell you about yourself, or I have to just delete your comment if I don't feel like dealing with it. And last but certainly not least, we have by ᴜᴚᴚᴚ. I hope I said that right. Could have asked you privately, and I think I know the answer, but before you change Poppy's life forever, can I please snuggle your cheeks for a bit? How about you slide in my DMs and we'll talk about it? Okay? Alright. Drop me a line. You know what I'm saying? know what I'm saying? Drop me a line. These cheeks are cuddleable, squeezable, they're soft. I do skincare every day and night. They're soft, they're moisturized. Drop me a DM, slide up in that bitch. Okay guys, so that's gonna be it for the Q&A. Once again, thank you so much for submitting your questions. Thank you so much for caring enough to, respond to my Twitter posts and, ask such wonderful questions. There are some wonderful questions in there, so thank you. Thank you so much. But if you like this video, please remember to hit that thumbs up button, leave a like, also share this video with your friends. If you have any other questions that you want to ask me, just leave it in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer. Also, if you like the content that is on this channel, please hit that subscribe button as well as that bell notification so you know each and every time I upload. And lastly, please keep a lookout because BL Deep Dive is coming soon. I'm working on the first part of the ᴜᴵᴛᵁ review, so keep a lookout on that. Also keep a lookout as well for some more K-pop reactions. Some of my favorite groups are coming back, so I'm gonna be reacting to those bitches. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.